Do you want to fly X-Plane Mobile as realistically as possible? In this video, I'm going to show you how to update the navigational database in the FMC so that the autopilot can fly on current waypoints and your map becomes up to date. My name is Magnus and I run Navigraph, a company specializing in navigation databases for flight simulators. We've been providing the international flight simulation community with charts and NavData for over 15 years. Today I'm going to show you how to bring your X-Plane mobile flight simulator up to date. Flight simulators running as apps on mobile devices are kind of interesting. The device as such, tablet or a cell phone, is arguably a lot more portable than a desktop or even a laptop computer. However, the small form factor and the lack of a yoke or a joystick makes it hard to create an interface which allows for high fidelity. Many apps have simplified functions or even changed the flight dynamics to a point where the simulator feels more like a game than an actual simulator. And this is where laminar research comes in. Austin Myers and Philip Rigler has made a flight simulator software famous for the accurate physics modeling and the aerodynamics properties. I mean, even the company name, Laminar Research, sort of tells you that they pay particular attention to the aerodynamics. I'm going to make this tutorial short and sweet. I have already downloaded and installed the app. I've also passed the introductory instructions on how to control the aircraft. Furthermore, for the purpose of this tutorial, I have purchased an airliner with an FMC so that we can actually see the state of the nav database. I have chosen a Boeing 737-800 and this is the cockpit where we're in right now. The simulator is nothing short of amazing given the compact format of the mobile device. You can drag your finger across the screen like this to see where you are in the cockpit. If you long tap and hold down your finger, the surface you can interact with lights up in cyan, magenta and yellow. Double tapping on a region in the cockpit centers the view on this part, in this case the CDU. Pressing status in the upper left corner gives us a page which indicates the current cycle of the navigational database. Here we see that the default cycle which ships with the simulator is from February 2018, and that's 1802. Pressing the database button, we see that the NavData is indeed out of date. Now I'm going to show you how to bring this navigational database up to date. Before you start, make sure that you have a Navigraph account and an active subscription. This works with the FMS data subscription, but we recommend the ultimate subscription so that you get access to Navigraph charts too. If you have an account and an active subscription, let's continue to the next step. We are going to connect the X-Plane mobile app to your Navigraph account. Press the menu in the upper right corner. From there, select NavData all the way to the right. Now you see two buttons, Connect to Navigraph and Check for latest data. Press Connect to Navigraph. The app will ask you if it's okay to connect to navigraph.com. Press Continue, and here on the Navigraph login page, enter your username and password. On the next page, we ask your permission to give your user identifier and FMS data access to the X-Plane mobile app. You want to press Yes, Allow for this to work. And now it's time to check for the latest nav data. The X-Plane mobile app needs to be restarted, but that's a quick operation. Going back into the cockpit and looking at the status page on the CDU, we can see that the nav data is now up to date. December 2019, that's cycle 1913. Proceeding to the database page, we see that the warning is now gone. We have now updated all airports, runways, airspaces, navaids and waypoints and airways to their current locations and frequencies. In fact, it's not only the navigational database local to the FMC that has been updated, but the entire X-Plane world. This means that the enroute chart is now also up to date. You can tap on ILS feathers and tune the updated frequencies directly. This means that it's also worthwhile for general aviation pilots to update their nav data because this data is also used in the Garmin-like avionics such as G530 and G430 available in some of the X-Plane aircraft. Help on how to use the X-Plane mobile simulator is available in a manual, which I will link to in the video description below. The manual also contains links on how to operate the G530 and G430 avionics. I will also include links on where to register a Navigraph account and how to get a Navigraph subscription. That concludes the tutorial on how to update the navigational database in X-Plane Mobile using a Navigraph subscription. Blue skies, everyone.